The greatest cover-up in church history. Revealed. There's a deception so massive, so bold, and so widespread that it has reached nearly every church, crossed every denomination, and crept into the very core of Christianity. It's the greatest cover-up in church history, and it has nothing to do with scandals, secret societies, or money laundering. No, this cover-up is far more dangerous because it hides in plain sight. Cloaked in tradition. Defended by pastors, priests, imams, and even scholars. What is it? The deliberate removal of the fourth commandment, the seventh-day Sabbath. Yes, the holy day God himself sanctified, blessed, and set apart at creation. Not for Jews, not for a nation, but for mankind. Genesis 2:2-3 says, "And on the seventh day God ended his work. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it." Yet today, if you dare mention the Sabbath, the true Sabbath, Saturday the seventh day, you're dismissed as legalistic, cultish, or old covenant obsessed. But let's be clear, this isn't about legalism. This is about loyalty. The greatest cover-up in church history began not with Jesus, but long after. Centuries after Christ rose from the grave, something shifted. In 321 AD, Roman Emperor Constantine, a sun worshipper turned Christian, passed the first Sunday law, not based on the Bible, not authorized by God, but based on pagan tradition. He declared, "On the venerable day of the sun, let all people rest." And the church followed suit. Not because of Scripture, but for power, unity, and control. The Catholic Church later declared, in its own writings, that it had changed the Sabbath to Sunday by its own authority, and that Protestants who keep Sunday are honoring the authority of Rome. Still skeptical? Read it for yourself in the Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine. Q. Which is the Sabbath day? A. Saturday is the Sabbath day. Q. Why do we observe Sunday instead of Saturday? A. Because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. And the Protestant world? They say they follow the Bible and the Bible only, but they too have bowed to the counterfeit, keeping Sunday with no biblical command to do so. This is not an accident. This is a prophetic fulfillment. Daniel 7:25 warned us, "He shall think to change times and laws." And which commandment involves time? Only one. The fourth commandment, the Sabbath. So here we are, billions deceived, centuries past, and still no one dares to ask, who gave man the right to change God's holy law? Malachi 3:6 says, "I am the Lord, I change not." Isaiah 58:13 calls the Sabbath my holy day. Revelation 14:12 identifies God's end-time people as those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Yet the cover-up continues. Sermons avoid it. Churches dismiss it. Leaders excuse it. And the world blindly follows. But truth doesn't bend to tradition. Truth doesn't evolve with culture. Truth stands eternal. And now that you know, you can no longer claim ignorance. The question is, will you keep covering it up with excuses, or will you uncover the truth and obey it? The greatest cover-up has been exposed. Now it's your move.